each sign, there's 12 signs, there's 12 houses. Each house has its corresponding sign, and each sign has its corresponding house. So the signs would be like an energetic filter. At least that's how I think of it. They're an archetype which then blends its energy with the sun, the moon, and the planet that happens to be in there, to where the house would be an area of life. That's how it's traditionally taught. I personally have found that they can go either way. So a sign could show up as an area of life, and a house could show up like the energetic filter of the sign which it corresponds to.
Aquarius is January 20th to February 18th. It's a fixed air sign ruled by Saturn and Uranus. Aquarius represents original ideas and higher mind thinking. Aquarius energy is independent and forward moving.
The Aquarius energy has its own way of doing things. So typically they're free thinking. They are oriented towards looking at like group dynamics. So they tend to be social, like be inclined towards social groups, which is the 11th, what the 11th house is typically described by. So, but yeah, that it's got this very often eccentric way of doing things, kind of an outside the box way of looking at life. And it can be a bit of an erratic kind of, I would say all three of the air signs don't like any sort of emotional exchanges. So, being that they're inclined to be mental, it's like emotions don't make sense. And so they kind of tend to be adverse to that.
Yeah, I think when I, just from people that I know that have strong Aquarius in their chart, I always think of it as just being a very cerebral energy. So the 11th house, again, another house that I'm hoping you can describe better than the general pop astrology. But I think it's thought of as maybe the house of blessings, benefits through connectedness and networking. Also friends or people that have like-minded attitudes to you would be represented by the 11th house. But I'm hoping you can expand on that more.
I mean, typically community and social groups are the main topic, as is commonly described for the 11th house. Perhaps people with a lot of 11th house or Aquarius energy may feel like there's a sense of a higher purpose. They may kind of have a mission to improve the world in some sort of way. So there's also like a bit of a humanitarian spirit that could be part of the 11th house or Aquarius.